So can you really start a piano teacher business with $0? Almost. If you've seen my video about the 5 benefits of becoming a piano teacher, you already know how I feel about it. It's super low cost and low investment at the beginning. And in this video, I'm gonna go over exactly how much does it cost to start a piano teaching business. Hi, if we haven't met, I'm Phoenix and I'm the Tattooed Piano Teacher. And I'm out here trying to help out new piano teachers and future piano teachers get their business started on the right foot. So can you really start a piano teacher business with $0? It is really low cost to get started, but you do have to invest a little bit of money if you really want your business to grow and thrive in the coming months and the coming years. So from my experience as a piano teacher for almost 2 decades and as a business owner for almost a decade, here's the things that I would spend money on and the things that I would wait to spend money on. So the first category we're gonna look at is the physical studio space. So of course you're gonna need a piano or a keyboard to start teaching on. And I'm gonna put this down as $0 because I don't want you to spend any money, if you can help it, on a piano. It's better to wait until your business is bringing in some income to invest in something that's gonna last you for years. So when I first started, I was a little embarrassed of my keyboard, which I don't even have anymore, but I just started teaching on what I had at the time. And then once I had the funds, I invested in this one, which I have had for a few years and I'm really happy with it, my Yamaha Clavinova. So for piano, $0, you are gonna use what you have already. You'll also need some sort of a device to keep organized on, and ideally this would be a laptop. But again, you're gonna use what you have. So don't invest in a new $3,000 MacBook Pro just yet. Whatever device you have, whether that be a laptop, computer, iPad, or maybe even a smartphone if that's all you have, you can get started with what you have and invest in something later that's gonna last you a long time. So far, $0. And how about your actual teaching space? For this, I've allocated $50, and this is just to buy perhaps a small bookshelf or a small desk if you need it. But again, if you have some furniture that you can just rearrange to make your living room or spare bedroom your teaching space without spending any money on new furniture or accessories, that is what you are going to do, my friend. So the $50 is just if you are lacking something that you think would be really beneficial for your teaching space. So the total for the physical studio space is $50. So now let's go into teaching supplies. So for organization, I have allocated $30. So again, don't run out to the Container Store and spend $1,000. You can invest and get fancy later on. But for now, the $30 is maybe just to get a couple of binders to keep yourself organized with teaching supplies and printables, or maybe you need just a little basket or a couple of things to keep clutter, maybe a drawer to add to your bookshelf, something like that. And then $50 for method books. As a new teacher, you are going to want to research what method books you want to use for your students. Now you may already know what series of books you want to use, and if so, then you're just going to need enough money to order a couple of sets for your first couple of students. But if you don't really know which method book to use, then you might want to go to the local music store and do a little browsing, and you might want to purchase some books, bring them home, sit down at your piano with them, and really go through them so that you're choosing the best method book for you and for your students. Check out my video on my favorite method books and some reviews on things that you can use for your beginning students. $10 for stickers. Stickers are such an important part of teaching and one of my favorite things to buy. If you're a crafty person and you have some cute stickers lying around at home, then go ahead and use those. But as a teacher, you're definitely gonna want at least a pack of stickers to get you started. And then I've included $30 for just miscellaneous office supplies. So again, use what you have. That's gonna be the message today. Use what you have to get started. But let's say you need a set of highlighters, or maybe you want some colored pens to keep things fun, or anything like that that you need. So this would be like notebooks, binders, pens, pencils, highlighters, markers, crayons, anything like that. So our total for the teaching supplies category is $120. And our grand total so far is $170. So let's move on to the next category, which is your website. Now you can build a website for free, But my recommendation is to spend a little bit of money at the beginning and have a website that is really going to serve your business for years to come. And before we move on to category number 3, if you found any helpful information in this video so far, would you please click that like button? So the first thing you're going to need is your domain. And I've set this at $0 because the website builder that I am about to recommend actually includes 1 year of your domain name for free. So if you use my recommendations for the following steps, then your domain won't cost anything. What is a domain? Your domain is your website address. It's what people will type into the Google search bar in order to go directly to your website, and it's what they'll click in order to be led to your website. In general, you want this to be your business name. Now, if you haven't picked a business name yet, then I have a blog post and a video about how to pick the business name for your piano teaching studio. So next we have Wix Basic, and this is going to be $16. That is a recurring monthly fee, so I'm just including the first month's $16 in this calculation. If you sign up for the Wix Basic or Premium plan, you will get 1 year of your domain for free. I use Wix to build my studio's website, and even if you know nothing about building a website, you don't know any code at all, and you don't consider yourself a really tech-savvy person, Wix makes it so easy to make a great looking website that has all the features you're going to need to attract new customers and let them contact you with a single click. Now, if you're interested on more of a step-by-step tutorial on how to build your website, I do have a blog post and a video about that, and I encourage you to sign up for my 30-day challenge, which is where I'm going to send you 12 actionable steps that walk you through setting up your business, and one of those major steps is building your website, and we're going to go through how to do that step by step. So $16 for the Wix Basic, and that includes the domain. The other thing I suggest you sign up for as soon as possible is My Music Staff. My Music Staff is an app that helps music studio owners organize their business, scheduling, invoicing, payroll, everything. So it's about $15 for a single person studio, and this is a per month fee. So again, I'm including just the first month in this calculation. My Music Staff is the single best investment for a studio owner. I signed up for it almost immediately after starting my business, and I'm so glad I did, and I still have it to this day. If you've never heard of My Music Staff and you want more information, check out my My Music Staff review, and I also have a walkthrough on how to get signed up, or click the link below if you have heard about it before, you've heard me rave about it, and you're ready to sign up. So our website total is $31, and our grand total so far is $201. So far, so good. It's not too bad. The fourth category is taxes and legal stuff. Disclaimer, I am not a tax professional. I am not a legal professional. Please seek advice from these sorts of professional people and don't take this as official advice. So here's where things get a little bit dicey because it's a little different in every state. But basically, you want to register your business so you're doing things on the up and up, and you don't have anybody coming after you for doing anything illegal. So if you want to form an LLC, that's going to be a little bit different in each state as far as the cost. We are going to put that up here as $130. So that's just kind of an average of what we pay in my area. However, this can definitely vary depending on your state's regulations and how they want you to register your business. So do your research. Do your research. Then you're going to want some insurance. So for me, because I rent a house, I have an additional insurance that covers my business as well as the rental property itself. So this can really vary in cost as well. But for me, it's around $15 a month. So that is what we were going to go with. And then there are taxes. There's really no way to put an exact dollar amount on this because it is based on how much money you're bringing in. So we're going to put this down as 25%, which is what I recommend setting aside from day one. From the very first dollar you make, set aside 25% of every penny that comes in so that when tax time comes, you are ready for it. And there are no surprises. And speaking of taxes, you are going to want a tax professional come tax time. Trust me, this is one of the best investments because you do not want to mess up on your taxes. And on top of that, you don't want to miss a deduction because you're doing your taxes on your own and you don't know all the rules. So I highly recommend getting in touch with a tax professional sooner rather than later. Not only can they help you decide how much to set aside throughout the year for taxes, they will also ensure that you are getting all the deductions you are entitled and that you're paying all the taxes you need to pay. For the tax professional services, I put $50 here, but again, this can vary greatly. It can be anywhere from $50 to $1,000 depending on how complicated your taxes are and how many forms you are submitting and what area you live in and what tax bracket you're in. So we're gonna go with $50, but again, this can vary greatly. So the variable total for taxes and legal stuff is $195 plus 25% of your income, whatever that is. And so our grand total so far is $396, again, plus that 25% of your income. So for the upfront costs, we're looking at $280 in total for things that you just one and done, pay for them and then you have them. We have the ongoing monthly subscriptions at $46 a month. And then we have the monthly tax savings. You could put away $50 per month throughout the year to make sure you have enough for all of that, plus the 25% of your income. So I recommend setting aside $50 a month plus 25% of your income. And that's our grand totals. If you've made it this far in the video, you are awesome. And please consider subscribing for more piano teacher and new piano teacher and future piano teacher tips and advice. So if you haven't already, click the link below to sign up for my 30-day challenge, Start Your Studio. I'm going to email you 12 actionable steps. Not only are we going to take care of all the stuff we talked about today, like building a website and making sure that your business is legally set up and setting aside for taxes and all that, but we are also going to talk about how much you should charge for lessons, how to find your students. So definitely check that out and get your first actionable step in your inbox. If you want to keep watching, check out how much should I charge for piano lessons? We're talking about expenses. How about we talk about income too? And I'll see you on the next video.